to discuss the topic traveling salesman problem, that is the problem from the NP complete problem in the theory of computation. Now this is the traveling salesman problem. One traveler visit each city in particular time duration, that is a concept of traveling salesman problem, and it reach back to the starting city. This is the problem we already studied, PNP, NP complete, NP hard problem. So this is the traveling salesman problem. We have to prove that this is NP complete, as we already know that any problem is NP complete if and only if this is in the NP and it is NP hard. So first prove the first step, that is prove that TSP, that is a traveling salesman problem, that is in the class NP. For this there are number of elements exist with has 2 to the power n possible subset. Then a graph with the n vertex has 2 to the power n possible combination for this vertex. So an algorithm need to check whether any one of these permutation form the Hamiltonian path with a cost value less than k. If the graph is represented using some matrix, it will take n factorial comparison, and it has worst case complexity, that is the order of 2 to the power n. Let we are given a graph and we have given a certificate, that is a verifiable certificate, that tell this is a particular solution of this problem in some polynomial time, then we can say that this is the problem that is in the class NP, as we already discussed in every problem. In the step 2 we have to prove this TSP, that is the NP hard. For this we know that a problem is in NP hard if every problem in NP hard that can be reduced to this problem in the polynomial time. As we already proved that all the NP problem can reduce to set, and set reduced to 3CNF set, again 3CNF set reduced to clique, and clique reduced to vertex cover, and the vertex cover reduced to Hamiltonian cycle problem. Then if we can reduce Hamiltonian cycle problem to TSP problem, that is a traveling salesman problem in the polynomial time, then we can say that the TSP, that is the NP hard, or we can say that we can reduce the TSP problem, or so we need to reduce the Hamiltonian problem into the traveling salesman problem, because the traveling salesman problem because of Hamiltonian path problem is NP complete. That's why we know that this TSP problem is also NP complete problem. This is an example of this. Consider a graph. This is the Hamiltonian path of this, or Hamiltonian cycle of this. Next, we assign the cost value for the every edge of this graph. If the edge is present in the Hamiltonian cycle, assign the cost value is 0. If it is not present in the cycle, then assign the cost value is 1. For this instance, TSP can be produced from the above graph by traversing from one to another edge which has a no cost value 0. Thus the Hamiltonian cycle problem that is reduced to traveling salesman problem. Then we can say that this is NP hard, so that's why this is known as NP complete problem. So this is the representation of this. Now next is the example of this. We can solve the problem by the branch and bound theory. So TSP include as a salesperson who has to visit a number of cities during a tour, and the condition is to visit all the cities exactly once and return back to the same city. This is the condition for the traveling salesman problem, where the person started. Like for example, we have given some value for this. This is the root value which is given. We have to solve this example. In this method, we have to make a reduced matrix whose cost is minimum. For first, we reduce its row and column. In this way, each row and each column must have 1 0 value for this. That means each row and each column must have 1 0. For this, we have to reduce by the minimum value of this. For example, in this, we see this the first row. In this, minimum value is 3. So we reduce this row by 3 value. Or for example, in this column, again we see that the minimum value is 3. So we reduce this column again by the 3 value. So by the same way, we reduce each row and each column by the minimum value. So this is the next step. The subtract 3 from first row, 3 from second row, 5, that is the minimum value for this. We can reduce, and this is the final matrix after this. Reduce its column and row. Column must have at least 1 0 entry, then reduce the last column by 5, then matrix become this. This is the resultant reduced matrix, and we have to take this matrix for further process. In this we see that so the total cost of the matrix, that means those elements which are used in reduction process, all the elements are added to get the final cost of this matrix. So we add these all the values 3, 5, 3, 8, 3, 5, that is 27, that is the total cost of the matrix. In this tree we find the minimum cost tree. So starting from the root node, that root node is which have the cost 27, that means we start from the first node. 2, 3, 4, 5 are generated, that means from the first we have find the cost 27. So there are 4 options for this. In the back slide, as we can see, there are 5 nodes are present. If we represent, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 nodes are present, and we have take one node that have the cost 27. So there are 4 nodes are present. So we make a tree from 1 to 2, 3, 4, 5, and by joining this we can again find the reduced matrix which have the lowest minimum cost or minimum cost that node is processed for the next process. So first we find the reduced matrix from one node to the second node. For this, again set all the entries. If we reduce 1 to 2, then we are considered first row and second column for this. So in this node, for this, set all the entries of first row to the infinity and all the entries of the second row to the infinity, and set the entry 2, that means second row and the first element to the infinity. Reduce the resulting matrix and find the cost of that matrix. Then we can reduce this matrix as like this. Now condition is that again each row and each column have at least 1 0 value. If this does not have any one value, then again reduction process is possible. We can reduce by 1 2, then we can find total cost, that is 34. Again do the same process. Now we can do 1, 3. Now next 1, 4. Now tree is this. 27 is the cost of first root, 34 is the cost of the second. Now we have to find the cost of the 3, 4 and 5 node. Now for finding the cost of the node 1 corresponding to the node 3, then we find the reduced matrix. Some steps are followed, same steps. In this 3, 1 means first row and third column values is set to be infinity, and we again check each row and column has at least 1 0 entry. Same, this matrix is formed. Now check again the same values. We can reduce this matrix. Now find the cost. That cost is 29. Now the tree becomes we can put the value of 3 is 29. Now we find the value of the node 1 to 4. Again the same process as follows. First row and fourth column, again each column or each row has at least 1 0 entry, and the value of 4, 1 that is said to be infinity. Then the total cost is 35. Now there are costs are present. Now we find the cost of the node 5. This repeat this step, then the cost we find, that is 28. Number of cost values are present, that is root value is 27, there 34, 29, 35, 28. Now which node is processed for the further process, whose cost value is minimum? So in between these 4 the cost is minimum, that is 28. In the case the fifth node, so we can continue with this. Now check all the other node, that means from first to there are number of options are present. Now this one is the first node, first to 2, 3, 4, 5. So when we take the value 5, then 5 has 3 options, that is 2, 3 and 4. So then we start this step again. But we check this with the 2, then 2 column has to be infinity. When with the 3, then 3 column is infinity. When with the 4, then the column 4 is infinity. Same process is repeated. Then again we find the minimum path value, repeat this step, and this is our final answer. 27, 34, 29, 38, 28. We choose 28. Again find the cost value for each node. This value is 38, 30, 29. This 29 is the minimum value, and then we choose again the path, that is 30 and 34. Again 30 is minimum. We can again process this 33, that it has the minimum cost. That means the path is 1 to 5, 5 to 4, 4 to 2, 2 to 3, and again back to 1 value. So this is the minimum cost of the tree. This is the mathematical representation of the traveling salesman problem. To show this is the NP complete, we already discussed. We have used a certificate, that is a sequence of vertex. We have checked this using some authentication process for each vertex. We have verified the edge cost and check whether this process have the same value or not. If this process has the same value of each of the node in the polynomial time, then we can say that this is NP complete problem. This is about the traveling salesman problem, how we calculate the cost of the traveling salesman problem at each vertex or each node, by what is NP hard, what is NP complete, what is the exactly NP, how we reduce this. This is about the traveling salesman problem in the NP complete problem.